Hello, everyone. Um, Today, myself, Siki, and Gitika will be presenting you our business idea and our business plan for Words for the World. So here's our agenda. First, we'll be going over our Sustainable Development Goal. We'll be going over our business, Words for the World, the program and services we'll be offering, our marketing plan, our operational plan, and our financial plan. So we've been taught the importance of education, but why exactly is education important? It's more than just frustrating school years or something you were told you needed to do in order to get a job. Education goes beyond stability and getting a job. Here we have this famous quote by Nelson Mandela. He says, "Education is the most powerful weapon in which you can use to change the world. It holds the highest value because it can never be taken away from you. If all people receive quality education, it will inevitably create a better world." So for our business, we selected from the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations Global Impact, number 4, quality education. It's important that we understand what SDG quality education is attempting to achieve. According to the United Nations, SDG quality education aims to ensure inclusive and quality education for all and promote lifelong learning. In other words, it aims to develop a better education environment for all people and for all ages around the world. Also, it doesn't just limit education to only primary, secondary, or tertiary schooling, but it promotes the continuation of education through lifelong learning. And here is our cost-effective computer, and I'm going to be playing a video for you that will hopefully better describe SDG.
We'll think about why we have education anyway. A lot of the reasons we have education is because we think it will help us get good jobs. It also helps people be healthier. It helps society be more peaceful. And it helps countries be more secure, have less fighting. But all of those good reasons are magnified. They're much bigger if education reaches everybody. And at the moment, it's not reaching everybody. It's not reaching children in emergencies. It's not reaching disabled children. In many countries, it doesn't reach girls. So in the last 15 years, the world has got 110 million more children into primary school, which is a really great achievement, and we should be celebrating that. But we should also recognise, like I said earlier, that we haven't quite reached everybody yet. The new Sustainable Development Goal on education is much bigger, it's much more expansive. It doesn't just talk about primary education, it talks about early childhood and pre-primary education, which is really important for brain development. It talks about secondary education and routes to get skills and better jobs in the future. The reality is for many people that they learn throughout the whole of their lives, and they often need opportunities to retrain, for example. If you're an illiterate woman, maybe you need an opportunity to learn literacy because it would be useful for your family or for your employment. If you dropped out of school, perhaps you need some other way of getting back into school or training that's slightly different. If you lose your job, maybe you need to retrain with a different skill. So the idea that education just stops at a particular point and that's it, we're trying to challenge that. It actually is kind of like the foundation, in my opinion, of a lot of the other goals. So a more educated society and a more equitably educated society. So there isn't such a big gap between who has education and who doesn't have education. If we can try and close those gaps, then actually what we know is that we have more peaceful societies. Likewise, if we have better educated societies, particularly better educated girls, we also have healthier societies because those girls have fewer babies. Their babies are more likely to survive. Their babies are more likely to go to school when they reach the age of 4 and 5. And the mothers are more likely to seek healthcare for those children when they get ill. So there's lots and lots of benefits to education that relate to some of the other goals.
So hopefully that video helped you give a better understanding of what SDG quality education is. But unfortunately, there are education inequalities. The World Inequality Database on Education emphasizes the powerful influence of circumstance such as wealth, gender, ethnicity, and location, over which people have little control but which play an important role in shaping their opportunities for education in life. Nobody should be limited to education because of their circumstances. So here we have our main reasons that guided our business and motivated us. First, we want to help increase education resources for low-income countries. Second, we want to decrease the education gap. And lastly, we want to increase literacy rates. So for the first one, education enables upward socioeconomic mobility and is key to escaping poverty. The people in countries that are suffering the most need it the most. Second, we want to decrease the education gender gap. About 1/3 of countries in the developing regions have not achieved gender parity in primary education. These disadvantages in education also translate into lack of access to skills and limited opportunities in the labor market for young women. There is no excuse for an education gender gap. Men and women must have the same opportunities. And lastly, we want to increase literacy rates. Literacy rates tend to be higher in countries where people have more years of education. And as average years of education go up in a country, literacy rates also go up. Education and literacy go hand in hand. About 43 million adults in the US and almost 800 million worldwide struggle with basic reading, writing, and math skills. These people struggle to read a menu, fill out a job application, or read a bedtime story to their children. That's unacceptable. How do we expect people to make a better life for themselves if they cannot fill out a job application? These are the main reasons why we chose SDG quality education. The need for quality education is unquestionable. The poorest countries in the world where basic education is most likely to be a binding constraint for development still have a large population who are illiterate. If we help in the slightest way to improve education, we will be able to eliminate that constraint. We believe that everyone should have the same opportunities to learn despite their circumstances. We will strive to work in alliance with SDG quality education. So our business, Words for the World, will be an online bookstore that provides literacy experiences to readers through programs and the circulation of donated books. We will begin our organization this year, 2021, with the intention to help improve education and reduce education inequalities globally. Words for the World is unlike any bookstore. Our primary products are used and new books, but we don't emphasize the sale of books. We emphasize the circulation of books around the world and getting high attendance to our programs. We will offer many different programs such as book collection, book granting, reading pals, book truck, audible book, and book sales. We will finance our organization through donations, fundraising, book sales, contributions, and grants. To increase our funds, we will invest in advertising and apply for government grants. Words for the World aspires to grow and make an impact. All funds will be invested back into the organization to provide an exceptional experience for our customers. We intend to have a user-friendly website, deliver books to distant areas, acquire a large warehouse for our inventory, purchase a box truck, hire employees, and more. Our mission statement transform lives through reading and giving the power of used books. Our purpose and value: we will advocate for literacy, strive to improve reading skills, and bring awareness to education inequalities. In our positioning statement, Words for the World will help low-income areas that are illiterate through book donations and reading mentorship. Our organization specifically will reach out to areas in need. And here we have a map. So we have gold stars. Each star represents myself, Siki, and Gitika. And we believe that our team's diversity will help leverage us against our competition. We, the founders, originate from China, India, and America. Therefore, we have an advantage to better understand international business. We are more open-minded to accept differences and seek better solutions to improve education in areas of need. We have a better understanding of how to localize our business in different areas. Words for the World will operate as a not-for-profit online bookstore. The IRS will recognize it as a 501c3. We choose to operate as a nonprofit because we want our revenue to go towards improving quality education. And here we have our governing structure. So we have Siki, our program manager. She will strategize and initiate programs, coordinate times, budgets, and resources to complete programs, projects, and events. Then we have Gitika, our financial manager. She will prepare financial reports, budgets, and financial statements, as well as financial forecasting and risk analysis. And she will be developing and managing financial systems and policies. And then there's me, the administrative manager. I'll be making sure that administrative aspects are running smoothly and organized, such as documentation, editing, filing, organization, and support. And Words for the World isn't in business just to sell and make profit off of books. We will use our inventory of books to fuel our programs and services. We want to contribute to the betterment of education around the world. And now Siki will be explaining our programs and services that Words for the World will have.
Thank you, Korea. Now I will take over our business program and service. First, we have a book collection service. We will collect books in many ways. We will have donation boxes that are located to our warehouse. People can send books directly to our warehouse, and our team will search for unwanted books. Second, we have a book granting program. We will grant books and reading resource materials to school and non-profit partners around the world. Also, we do offer book sales to maintain our business. We will sell books to people who would like to purchase them from our book truck or website. The price of our books will be affordable, and all funds from the sales will be put back into the organization and better our programs. I know all of you heard about food truck, but how about a book truck? So we will have a book truck as a mobile store that will attend festival, events, and communities. The book truck will drive to allow people to shop, donate, and export our organization and our missions. We won't have a physical store. We believe we can reach more people by going to them. We will park our truck at events and allow customers to shop our books, donate their books or money, and develop relationship with our teams. We want our book truck to inspire people in hopes of them contributing. Then we offer a reading program for people to work with a trained, supportive mentor to help develop reading skills. Our mentor will be working remotely. We will have to provide equipment such as computers, cameras, and headphones to ensure the best quality. And now you might have a question about the kids living in the poor area. If they don't have the internet, how can they join our Reading Pulse program? To solve this problem, we offer an audiobook program, which is an audio recording of reading programs will be sent to people for free who can access the virtual Reading Pulse program. We will package and send to the areas in need for broadcasting. How's that? It sounds interesting, right? Actually, we believe our business will be successful with industry overview. In the United States, there are numerous non-profit organizations, but there is a lack of organizations that are similar to our business model. This informs us that the future is predictable and our organization has space to develop. There have been over 50 million books developed to the children in Africa. And that might sound a lot for you, but that is not enough for improving the education. The world needs more bookstores like us to generate more books to them. Although there are many bookstores selling books online, their motivation is to earn money. Our bookstore is going to help with the quality education for people with limited resources. We believe we will be successful in the future because our mission and value will attractive to others. Market analysis. We will target two types of audience. First, the people who live in the areas where disposable income is abundant. Second, low-income areas that need resources to improve their quality of education. Our goal is to cycle the money from economically healthy areas to the areas in need. For developed countries, our target market is people who love readings and have extensive home libraries. We will pursue this type of people to make a subscription to our organization to easy purchasing books and to donate their unwanted books. We will also target people who have compassion to donate. We will inform them of the education inequality, and as a result, it will be challenging for them to refuse to help. For helping targets, we will focus on children and adults living in rural areas in China and India because we have more knowledge and connection in those countries. It will also make shipping and handling more cost-effective to donate there. However, we are not limited to just these two countries because our goal is to help around the world. Our strength is many people have home library collections and donate unwanted books or retired books. We can collect those books and distribute them. We can apply for grants from local government or private foundations. We are a low-cost business, so it allows us to invest our funds to help betterment of education. But our weakness is in the beginning, we won't have a large inventory of books to donate and we won't be widely recognized. We have opportunities though. We are marketing online and we are mobile. We have more opportunities than a physical store. Also, we are giving opportunity to learn people who have lack of resource. Lastly, we have a threat. Big chain bookstores such as Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. In long term, we are easily copied by others, so we need a brand differentiation. Competitor analysis. Our biggest competitor, as I said before, is Amazon. They are leading names in the industry and have a large percent in selling books. They are developed companies and with many years of experience, they have a wide range of books and they can offer some of the best price to their customer. Since we are a startup, even though we cannot simply compete with them, we still have competitive strategy to make us survive. We are not only selling normal books through our website, but also we mainly focus cultures books that could not easily find on the Amazon. Based on our founder's culture background, we have a better understanding of how to localize our business in different places. In addition, since we have a mobile store, there is an opportunity for more people to learn about us and join us. We set up many meaningful programs to help with the quality education, so we are unique and attractive in the market. Other than that, we have a wonderful marketing plan to help us succeed. We have online marketing. We will create user-friendly website and utilize all social media platforms to promote ourselves. Also, we will advertise in TV commercials or online, decorate our book truck and distribution flyers. Look at the right side. That is our first tour flyers. We will park our book truck at Lutheran University. We hope to see you guys on that day. Then we offer a subscription plan. The subscription lasts for a year, and it buys one new book and donates one used book to somebody in need every month for a year. In addition, every subscriber will get 20% off of all books from Words for the World entire year. Next, we offer different types of promotion to help our business. For example, community event. We will regularly host reading events in communities and provide free books to read. We also accept book donation during the year, and every donor will receive a 30% off discount coupon to our online bookstore. 50% cashback for book returns. We encourage customers and subscribers to return a book that was purchased from us and our web. When they are done with it, we will offer 50% cashback to those who return books in a good condition. This will help us generate more used books to help those in need. Points rewards. The purpose of our organization is to connect books to help people who do not have the means to buy books or have limited opportunity to read. So we need a healthy flow of the book donation to support our organization. You will have a points system for subscribers. If they donate books, they will given some points according to different books being donated. When subscribers get certain amount of points, they will be able to redeem those points for a book from our assigned book list. Through this activity, we will encourage more book donation and more subscribers can get what they want for free. There is a bonus for our business plan. We call it Christmas Wish. We understand that we donate our books. People don't usually get a choice of what they are receiving. Thus, before Christmas coming, we will send our service to the poor kids and asking them what is that book they would like to, or what they might interested in. We will compute the data and upload it to our app's website. Everyone that visits our website and all of our subscribers will see what the kids want. If someone buys a book to fulfill a poor kid's Christmas wish, they will be given a raffle ticket. During the Christmas season, we will choose a raffle ticket every day and award them a gift basket to thank them. Operational plan. Even though we don't have a physical store, we need a physical warehouse located in Ventura County. We assume that we need a large warehouse ranging from 5,000 to 7,000 square feet. With our organization structure, except our three main department managers, we need mentors, shipping and receiving clerks, inventory clerks, and book truck driver to run our business. We will employ a mentor to facilitate the literacy program and record for the audiobook. Shipping and receiving clerk is responsible for donation and package. Basically, it's about creating shipping labels and ensure the donations are going to the correct recipient. Inventory clerk is responsible for collecting, organizing books connection in the warehouse. Book truck driver should be a skilled driver that drive our book truck tour and responsible for keeping inventory in the book truck in good condition. He will inform people what our mission is and how we need to contribute to the betterment quality education. Also, encouraging people to our book donation, subscription, and fund donations. Now I turn it to Jitika, who is going over the financial plan.
Thank you, Kay. All right, so now that we know about the business plan and the SDG, let's dive into the financial planning aspect of the business. Considering that our business is a nonprofit organization, the emphasis will be on the circulation of books around the world and getting children involved in our programs such as Book Truck, Audible books, and reading books. We will finance our organization through donations, fundraising, book sales, contribution, and grants. To increase our funds, we will invest in advertising and will apply for government grants as well. Right now, we are very conservative with our subscriber numbers, but hope that the growth forward will be substantial. As you can see, in 2021, we will have subscribers around 220, 2022, 450, and in 2023, around 570. In the initial years of our business, the primary source of funding will be personal contribution as well as public contribution. Personal contribution will be in the form of founders, family members, and friends, and public contribution will be coming from wealthy donors and fundraising events. In addition, we will also be applying for government grants to boost the overall funding amounts. Now that I have shared a brief overview of our financial strategy, let's look at the pro forma financial statements which we have put together for next 3 years. Starting with the income statement, as we can see in our bar graph, the primary source of revenue for our organization will be mostly from grants and contributions. As noted in the legend, yellow towers are first year of our business, blue represents second year, and green represents year 2023. Overall projected revenues have grown over the period of 3 years with the expectation that more donors will come forward once they realize the real value of this business towards the society as a whole. As you can see, first year, we are expecting to bring approximately 100,000 in government grants, and this will increase up to 270,000 by third year. We were lucky to have Siki as a business partner whose family believes in our organization and is willing to support our mission. They will make a large contribution for our first year of business, and also with convincing we are able to collect money from other friends and family. For 2021, we will receive around 120,000, for 2022, 105,000, and for 2023, we will receive 80,000. We are expecting that as the business moves forward, family and friend contribution will decrease. However, with the increase in popularity, we are expecting increase in number of subscribers, and therefore the subscription revenue model will likely to help offset the decrease in family and friend contributions. A very small portion of our overall revenues will be from book sales, as you can see in the last column of paragraph. Just a quick overview of our book sale revenue schedule. Each used book will be sold for $10. New donated book will be sold for $20. We are keeping sale price very low as the primary purpose of the business is to support and provide education to the families who cannot afford to spend too much money on the books. We are expecting to sell approximately 3,000 books in the first year, 6,800 in second year, and 9,200 in third year. Now moving on to the expenses, this is something we cannot get rid of in any business. Some of the general expenses include insurance, utilities, computer equipment, etc. Our business will purely operate without any physical location, but we will be leasing a warehouse to have a centralized location for inventory and shipping. The warehouse will cost us approximately $72,000 yearly. We will also be renting book donation boxes, which will cost approximately $600 per year. We are expecting that advertising, promotions, warehouse lease, and salaries will be some of the biggest expense as we move to grow the business. As you can see, salaries are the biggest expense, which is like around 270,000 a year. As the business moves along, some of the expenses will increase to adjust for inflation cost, but overall, we are expecting the expenses to be pretty consistent year over year. We will finance 2 book trucks for our organization. We will buy one in 2021 for 80,000 and then in 2023 for 60,000. For our book truck and computer equipment, we have decided to depreciate over the period of 5 years using straight line depreciation. As you all can see, the blue line is our original cost and yellow line is book value after the depreciation. Since we are using straight line depreciation method, the orange line represents the depreciation expense, which is same every month. Now, moving on to the statement of financial position, our asset consists of cash, accounts receivable, inventory, book truck, computer, and other equipment. As seen in the graphical representation, most of our assets consist of inventory. Our inventory balance will be significantly increased as the years progressed. As you can see in 2023, the financial position of the company will really strengthen due to the strong cash flow and lower liabilities. In the conclusion, we as founders of our business are very passionate about it as we are working towards making the society a better place by helping provide quality education to those who deserve but cannot afford the price tag. Thank you so much for listening.